Simply Intuitive Tarot. My name is Brantley, and this is going to be a general weekly nightcap reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It is a general reading, so the message might not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Just take what fits, leave the rest at the door. If you do find that the message resonates, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and leave a comment below. Your comments help us connect with the energies on all future readings. If your sun sign is Gemini, make sure to look on the channel for any corresponding videos that we post for your moon, rising, or Venus signs. That way you get the entire message that the spirits have for you. If you'd ever like to set up a private reading with either myself or with AJ, who does the weekly abundance updates and weekly pulse checks on the channel, you can definitely do that. We have all of the information you need in the description box below. If you'd ever like to donate to the channel, we have a link to our Cash App in the description box as well, and your donations are appreciated. They help us grow as a channel and make it possible for us to keep providing content to you. All right, well, Gemini, we got all the introductions out of the way, so let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. I'm going to be using our Light Seers Tarot deck for this reading. So, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please tell me what messages we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages do we have for Gemini? Start off, we've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you may be a little bit impatient right now, Gemini, waiting to see the fruits of your labor start to pay off. So however this fits in your current situation, I feel like you're waiting for some kind of a payoff, but you might be feeling a little bit impatient as you're waiting for whatever you've been working on to kind of grow, so that you can kind of see the benefits of whatever it is that you're doing. See, we've also got the Judgment card in the reverse. So something is going on in your life right now where you feel there is a wrong that needs to be righted, but you feel like that the situation should have already been rectified, but it has not, and I feel like you're kind of holding on to this. So I'm not quite sure where this fits for you just yet in the reading. I'm not. It could have something to do with a relationship. It could have something to do with a job. It could have something directly to do with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here. You may feel like this is a situation that shouldn't be this way. You feel like you should be starting to see things start to pay off for you, and this could be where that impatience comes in. You have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you have been working at something for a long time. That's exactly what I'm getting here. I feel like you've already gone through a lot in your life, and you have continually pressed on and pressed forward despite any of the hardships that you have faced. And in fact, I think these hardships have helped you continue to go forward. And in fact, it's almost like the energy of, every challenge that comes your way just makes you work harder and keep pushing through it. So I'm getting the sense, Gemini, that this might be why you are feeling impatient, because I feel like you've already had to kind of feel like you prove yourself over and over and over again, and you keep overcoming obstacles and you keep pressing forward, and you're just kind of waiting for the day when when your ship is going to come in, kind of thing. But we have the Hierophant in the reverse here, so there's definitely a need for you to kind of stop and take some time to meditate, possibly maybe just stop and read a book, listen to music, zone out, but make it all about you. I get the feeling that you don't, and there's definitely a need for you to do that here with this Hierophant in the reverse. The universe is wanting you to stop. So I get the feeling that you might work a lot for other people. You may do a lot for other people instead of focusing on what you need to do for yourself. And with the Three of Wands in the reverse here, you're not really moving forward. You're kind of in a situation where you feel stuck. Ties directly into this impatience that I'm getting, that you're feeling in life right now. And you just feel like things are not where they should be. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I think you worry a lot too. With this Knight of Swords in reverse, I think you're kind of that person who's always kind of waiting for the hammer to fall, waiting for the next bad thing. And like I said, with this Ten of Wands here, I feel like you've gone through a lot and you keep pressing forward. So I think it's your expectation that inevitably you're just going to have another obstacle that you have to overcome. The Sun card in the reverse, you're definitely not feeling very fulfilled in your current situation, which I was already getting the sense that you probably were not. You're feeling very impatient. You feel like you're in an unfair situation, and you're always worried about the next bad thing that's going to come along, which is causing you to kind of get into this stagnant energy. You I don't mean that you don't go about your life. You get out of the house, you go and you do things, you do the things that you need to do. But when it comes into like the broad scheme of things, I don't feel like your life is progressing, at least not the way that you want to. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, you're trying to do too much. You're trying to juggle so many things. This ties directly into that feeling that you probably do a lot for other people and not so much for yourself. You are trying to do too many things, be too many things to too many different people. And you are really having a hard time doing that. You're falling under the weight of it, honestly. And so it's time, again, to do for yourself. Take time to yourself. Even if it's just a few minutes out of the day, that is very important. You need a chance to focus on you and your needs. And with this Four of Cups in the reverse, this is a feeling of loss, getting stuck on something that you once had that is no longer. So this could have something to do with a relationship in the past. Again, I feel like you've gone through a lot of hardships, and this tells me that possibly recently you had a relationship that ended. And where sometimes people tend to look back and think fondly on what they had, I feel like you're focusing too much on how good it was before, and you're not seeing any good in the present. Again, you feel like things are not going right for you. You're waiting for your big payoff. You're waiting for things to turn around, and you can't really see if things are starting to turn around for you or what you need to do to turn things around, because this tells me that you may have a tendency to get stuck in the past, looking back on something that you've lost. And I feel like there was a relationship recently that ended that you may be having a hard time getting over. Eight of Cups in the reverse, you definitely are having a hard time getting over this relationship. The refusal to walk away from something, the refusal to leave something that no longer serves you, something that has ended. So the relationship ended, and you are stuck thinking about the things that you once had with this person, and you are refusing to leave it in the past, refusing to walk away. Three of Cups. Friends and family are what you need. You need to turn to your friends, to your family. If you don't have any family close to you, if you live in an area where you live far away, turn to your friends. This is what you need to help you get through this. You need that celebration of friendship. You need that togetherness and that camaraderie. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Quite possible that you may have recently seen a trickle in your finances. You may not. You may have lost a job, or you just may not be making as much as you once were in the past. Take it how it fits, but this definitely tells me that there has been some change in your financial situation, and it's not for the better. The Seven of Swords. You're distrustful. But not to the point, sort of let me go back on that. Distrustful. I almost feel like you are just prepared. Again, I get the feeling with this Nine of Swords in the reverse here, like you are always waiting for bad news. And the Seven of Swords tells me that you're always preparing for something bad to happen. You anticipate something bad, so you prepare for something bad. But here's the tricky thing about the universe. If you think that bad things are going to happen, more than likely they are going to happen. So if you do have yourself stuck in this cycle of always thinking that there's something bad coming your way, more likely than not, you are going to attract that to you. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You need inspiration. You are feeling very depleted in your energies. Like I said, you've been through a lot. but you have this distrust and you're trying to juggle too much. You're thinking about a relationship from the past, or you're not really walking away from it. You just feel like everything is very unfair for you. And this Ace of Swords tells me that this all has you feeling very uninspired. Where's that spark? um, and I think you're trying to find it. But bear in mind, a lot of your answers fall with this Hierophant in the reverse. You would be amazed how it can do wonders for you just to take a few minutes to yourself a day. And we have Temperance in reverse. Yep, there's a need for balance in your life. You need to find that balance. And I think it's going to start with you and taking time for yourself, doing things for you instead of trying to do everything for other people, because it seems to be a thing that you're struggling with here. I think you've been a people pleaser, and things haven't exactly worked out for you in that sense. A relationship has ended and you kind of feel like you're in a stagnant situation. But by focusing on yourself, thinking about what it is that you need the most, and also relying on friends and family to help get you through these tough times, because I do feel like you are going through some tough times. With this Ten of Wands here, this is something that's been kind of an ongoing situation for you. You faced a lot of challenges, but you keep pressing forward. But because of this, you feel like you're always going to have challenges. But a little bit of a change of your mindset, focusing on yourself, doing some meditation, yoga, reading a book, or just zoning out and listening to music. And by turning to your friends. Don't face this alone. You can start to turn these things around, because I do see a definite need for you to bring balance back into your life. All right. Well, that's all I've got for you. I hope that the message resonates and helps you in some way. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and leave us a comment below. And make sure to look on the channel for all of your corresponding videos, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, so you get the entire message that the spirits have for you. And go forward with love and light in your heart, and rest well.